Hello, welcome to my channel. The time now is Saturday, 5:53 p.m. Um, what is month is this? November the 8th or the 9th. And my topic is today about. Before I do anything else, before I tell you my topic, Mini Machone, as my Lakota brothers say, water is life, and my brothers and sisters in Pueblo Village, New Mexico. Um, they need stoves. I have a GoFundMe page for them. And if you like what I'm getting ready to say, comment, share, and like. My topic today is about people that are saying all this crazy stuff about Chrisean. They don't give this girl no break. They treat her like she just got elected to be the president of the United States. They do all this like Trump. And the main people that are talking about her, if y'all hate this girl so much, y'all wouldn't even look at her channel. Just because she's popping, that's why y'all keeping her in the news and keeping her relevant. She keeping y'all irrelevant. But I don't. Relevant, yeah. Not irrelevant. And my wife want to share some things too about this. It's not right as y'all act like who died and left y'all jury and God. I'm not the creator. Only He got the right to do that. And another thing I want to say a lot of people, everybody got skeletons in their closet. Some of y'all got cemeteries and mausoleums in y'all closet. Y'all got nerve to try to talk about somebody. Y'all dog the baby. Y'all, what a baby got to do with what y'all talking about? Nothing. Oh, another thing, I feel that Krishan is very glad that the baby exists. That I'm not saying the right words. Um, I can't think of the right words. I'll look it up. I know it, but I just can't. And why y'all want a mother in jail so bad? Cause y'all hate the girl. That proves that y'all demons anyway. Yeah, I prayed that everything went extremely well, excellently for her yesterday with court. I prayed that she had court and everything went swimmingly. What that you wanted to say about these people that I have to look. I know the word, but I can't look. I can't think of it. You know how you know a no, word? You said some girl. You said you didn't like what she was saying. No, don't say girl. It's men and women. Go ahead, man. No, you wanted to say something about. But I'm not ready yet. Yeah, it's like I look at all that stuff. That's why I don't watch what y'all say, cause y'all ain't got nothing better to do with y'all life, so y'all just act like she's y'all life, and people don't have sympathy. If you, a lot of people see what this girl went through, and they be criticizing her manners, and like she's like. Okay, these are some of the words I just couldn't think of because you know how you're put on the spot and you can't think. I know all these words. You have too much of a repugnant grievance, antipathy, aversion, abomination, abhorrence, and all these other words that people have towards her. It's not right. You know how I know it's not right? It's undeserving. If you knew that you were actually helping her by you saying these things, by you calling the cops, the CPS, or whoever the Department of Children and Family Services, do you are actually helping her. Many people do want her to have help, and then there's many people who don't. So when you think that you're saying horrible things about her, you're antagonistic, and the child you're that is hostile. There's so much towards she and her child and Blueface. It's not right. Nobody. I know men like Blueface that I've been involved with Blue Faces. Not on, they weren't on his level. They didn't have his money. They didn't have his fame or his talent. They had talent, but in a different way. Everybody has been involved with someone who took advantage of them, who made a fool out of them. Believe me, they do it back and forth to each other. Krishan fools him, he fools her. And I feel they're in cahoots
They're best friends, and whatever she's doing to him, he's giving her the permission to do it, and it's like likewise. Why you think she didn't lose that baby? All of the people that were having let me use some different revengeful, venomous, rancor, execrationist, frosty, rankling, revulsion towards this girl and her pregnancy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Chrisean had been drinking, smoking weed, doing any type of drugs, no coffee. I don't care if it's organic coffee, mushroom coffee, no tea, no stimulants. I know that.
but they
Tea,
won't let it
we found
go.
out that tea bags, if they're regular tea bags, they have terrible plastics that are cancerous. So I'm not using regular tea anymore. If I'm offered regular tea, I'd rather just drink hot water. Hot boiling water is better for you anyway. It'll help move your system, clean your intestines. So all I gotta say is, yeah, she shouldn't have been doing that, and she shouldn't have put it on blast. She put her own self on blast. She shouldn't have had cameras, and then when people did take pictures of her, like the lady saw that she couldn't handle Junior, the dog, and the two, three, four shopping carts at the same time. Why didn't she go over there and offer her some help? That's what Chrisean said. Why didn't you offer me help instead of ridiculing me? That's the whole thing. None of us are perfect. None of us are going to be perfect. This is the way it is. We're in a world
So
of
that all
opposites.
them passing children are like
Listen,
they
we're in
God.
a world of opposites. Don't you know that the Bible states those who judge will be judged? So keep on making fun of people. That's why I'm laying off of Blueface, laying off of Jaden, laying off of everybody. None of them are perfect. And I mean, let's be
And the
honest.
people be on the
I
YouTube
know I'm
talking
telling
about
the
them,
truth. Just
they
listen
not
to
perfect
me.
either.
This is no 1976 Fair Use Act protects me. So Jada Alexis Thomas, nobody can sue me. I got nothing for you to win anyway. So the thing is that she drinks, she's an alcoholic, and she smokes weed. I seen her rolling up weed too. But y'all like to make fun of her body and her face and things like that, and her lyrics and stuff like that. Let me tell you, at least she was bold enough and opportunistic enough to go out there and try to make money for she and her family. A lot of people, they just sit up and they lay up on other folks trying to wait for somebody to help them. I'm not well. I'm unwell. I am not good at this time. I wish that I had my own money to make my own decisions, live where I want to live, help my family, help my friends, help anyone, assist people, give people opportunities. I pray that that will happen soon. But I'm not taking out them because I having a bad day or I want to pick on celebrities. And another thing, at least she tried to be a celebrity. A lot of people, they haven't even tried to be a
Hmm.
person. Everybody has their hang-ups and their issues. You know what I mean? Some people out there are jealous because Jaden Lux had two BBLs after two children. That's her business. Yes, she had the second one before I could give her any advice, which is I would tell her no, don't do it because that is extremely dangerous operation. And the same with Tasiki. It could have taken them off the face of the earth. And I found out that Tasiki's middle name is Tasiki. She's Latifah Tasiki Malone. And the thing is that I have grace for her, just like Chrisean, just like Janie, just like Blueface, just like for all of you, and for myself. I have grace for everyone. None of us are perfect.
But
Stop
they
running
act like they
around
are the
acting
people that's doing that.
Stop running around acting like we're all sinless when you know all of us every single day we're going to commit a sin purposely or
It's like when her
non-purposely.
house got broken, they were wishing harm was bro. She had a baby in the house. Somebody should have broken her. Why would you say something like that? That proves
Why,
you are
why,
evil, evil, evil.
why are you have a malevolent, um, objective, objective repugnance and spiteful and scornful towards people? I even Diddy, I give Diddy grace because Diddy obviously didn't know what he was doing. Now, I'm not saying that he's an imbecile. He's not. He's a very smart and talented man. The problem is, and he's nice looking, so you know that people are going to be attracted to him. He's enigmatic. He has charisma. He has that going for him. But the problem is, in that horrible world and wherever he learned how to do these bad things, we are all just as bad as him. Read the Bible. Learn about life. Read other books. Learn that all people, we're all in this together. If Diddy did that, and there was a whole bunch of people who knew about it, they're just trying to take him down because he crossed somebody. Okay? He crossed probably one very important person. I don't know who. In fact, I don't really want to know who. And another thing, getting on Trump, I had a big report that I saw this morning that Trump isn't even in office yet, and he's already affected over 30 things in the world positively. Mexico is tightening up its borders. Russia is saying he was a good choice, and they're going to try to do better. So many people all over the world have already been on the way. You all need to take a reality check and you need to do research and find out the truth
Yeah, they
and
just
the untruth.
assume
Yes,
things.
I know Trump has made mistakes. I know about him taking out that full page ad, but it did look like those five boys were or four boys were guilty. Yeah, a lot of people thought they were guilty, right, Rahul?
Hmm.
So if they're not guilty, yes, he should apologize formally to them. He should invite them to the White House. He should have a beautiful banquet for them. Yes, he should apologize. But I can't make somebody do something. He did do things wrong now. Talk about women's private parts. He was young and stupid at that time. Not that he was stupid in thinking, he was just
Hmm.
being what you call like a man in a negative type of fashion. You know how guys when they get together they start making
Hmm.
up lies and stuff. I've had people said they had sex with me and they never even touched my
That's what I'm gonna call
finger.
this the assumers. That's what I'm gonna call this topic. People that assume things, they don't
Yeah,
even have
stop,
everything in order.
stop going around accusing people of things.
That you
Yes,
don't even know. Yeah, you ain't
yes,
even been there.
there's things that people do and there's things that people don't do. And a lot of people that just because somebody looks like you or is brown does not mean that they have your best interest at heart. You have to remember that. Even my mother would have been fooled by the other opponent
Hmm.
because she would have seen her as a person of color. You can't judge people on superficial things. You can't judge Trump because he's rich. You understand? You know how hard it is for a rich person to enter the kingdom of heaven? That in the Bible states that it's easier for a camel to go through the head of a needle. And they're talking about a small sewing needle that you use to sew with. The head of the needle is very thin. How can a camel get through that? That's what they're trying to say. Just because she's from a rich family too. She's from rich sugarcane plantations of her Irish ancestors on that island of Jamaica. They came
Hmm.
to Jamaica and they made a lot of money and they had plantations, they had slaves. And yes, I
Hmm.
have plantation owners in my family, but they didn't I didn't inherit money from them. That's what I'm trying to say. She wanted herself to look like she was a middle class, regular, everyday person. Okay, she's not. She was educated. She wasn't educated in business and politics. That's why you need to go with the person that knows about politics and
Mm-hmm.
business. This is America. It's a corporation.
So I'm
Look
mostly
it
staying
up.
quiet. You just see
You
my
hear
face,
me?
but my
And
wife's talking.
he knows business. You're not always going to win
And
in
he's savvy. He's
business.
savvy too.
You're not going to always win in business. You have to lose before you can win. Just like Steven Tyler says from Aerosmith. You have to lose to know how to win. Think of what's his name? Edison.
Mm-hmm.
Edison did not invent a light bulb that worked for a long period of time. It took him a long time, and he hired a lot of inventors. A lot of them were African American. A lot of them were Jewish. He hired many inventors to help him. I've seen the pictures of them working on it in a big room. Everybody had a desk, and they were trying to develop a light bulb that would work for a long period of time. In fact, they got a light bulb that's been shining for over 100 years. I can't remember which
Mm-hmm.
state, but what's that telling you? We're still getting hoodwinked.
Mm-hmm.
We got light bulbs that last 7 years, 9 years. Come on, they got a light bulb that's been shining for 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that telling you? This is just a lot of people don't understand. Yeah, Trump had to file bankruptcy before. We know that, but
Mm-hmm.
why is Biden laughing at him?
Yeah.
Was Biden ever a billionaire or even a millionaire? Why would you make fun of somebody? Maybe you could learn something from somebody.
Yeah. Well, that's you have it. I'm gonna call this one.
Yeah,
People.
oh, Tom, I'm sorry. I don't mean to act like I'm rude. I love all of you. I love everybody. Kamala, everybody.
Not me.
Shut up, Bernie. The thing is that the reason why I say that is because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has their
I
shortcomings.
don't pretend to be perfect.
I make errors every
But
single
they talking like
day.
they perfect, trying to judge somebody.
No,
They always hating on this girl, and I'd have been felt sorry if she had became president, and she, ooh, you know the way, and it's like I don't hate immigrants, but immigrants do get everything, even the legal ones. Nobody ain't trying to help my situation, and
Bernie, most people don't know about
either they knew my situation, they know
that.
indigenous people's
But,
situation. Do you see
well,
anybody
but you
helping
have
them?
to remember there's indigenous people who have money. There's people pretending to be indigenous people and they have become rich.
Mm,
So
I know that
we
too.
we're in a catch-22 type of situation. You said how many times have you walked by and somebody said, "Hey, it's one of them rich Indians." People make assumptions. It's wrong when
That's
you
what they do
like
about
like
Chrisean.
Prince Anga said from the Odd Couple. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
They act like this is the most baddest person on the planet. They treat her like she's a
Listen,
drug lord
listen.
or a
None of
big
us,
kingpin.
listen. None of us have the authority, the court, the expertise, the expecting, the expector. I don't know how to exactly say that. We don't know how to inspect properly. We have no right to be the intercessor. The intercessor I know about is known as Yeshua, the Christ. People call him Jesus, the Christ.
Mm,
That you need an interpreter, a magistrate. We don't have these things. A peacemaker. A judge is also supposed to be a peacemaker. Did you know that?
mm.
So this is what you're supposed to do. You're not. I have. I
They
have
be making
grace.
fun of the baby. It's
I
like he
have.
ain't standing up. So I got cousins. Took them a year and a half to
I
stand up.
don't even want to tell them. My sister didn't walk until she was about 15 months because my mother didn't like that the
They
apartment.
just find something to
Listen, the
nick and
apartment in
pick
New
at.
York City was old, and she didn't like that there were roaches and mice running around at times, and so she wouldn't allow my mother to crawl. I mean, my sister to crawl. And you know, the older days, it says you gotta crawl before you can walk. So it took her longer. It doesn't mean because somebody has retention in one area means that they're ignorant. That I saw that little baby put his arm up in praise.
And then they tell me he can't hold his head up. Y'all
He
act
is
like
holding his
y'all
head
ain't
up.
all these people that's judging Chrisean, but poor baby. That's an innocent baby. You don't want nobody saying nothing about y'all dumbass kids. And,
Well, don't
and,
call
and,
that.
and no,
That's not right.
I'm getting angry. I don't like that. I say what I want because I'm not perfect, but everybody that's doing it try to act like they perfect. You are not perfect. Even a pastor's not perfect. And,
Well,
and, and,
like I said, you're not a referee. You're not a
they
consultant.
diagnose a baby like y'all
You're
got
not a
degrees as a doctor.
consolator. You're not an evaluator. You're if you are not his specific doctors, his
Y'all don't even
pedi-
have degrees
listen,
in that.
his pediatricians and his specialists will decide what's the best outcome for him. Yes, he needs he needs to be evaluated, and for
One of
what
my cousins took him almost a year for him to walk.
let's
And
put
just
it
because
like
she
this:
got the baby
you're,
popped, the baby
you're
ain't
not
stand
an
up.
umpire, you're not a warden, and like I said, the a weak match for the word is justice of peace. That's what we should try to be. When you're judging somebody, you should try to make the person help them to make them better.
So y'all being
I can see
judged too.
people just running around haphazardly, um, disgracing her, J Lex, Blue, all kinds of people going off on Daddy Blue, going off on Carlissa.
The
Well,
baby.
let me tell you something. Well, you know that already. Why?
Hmm?
How could you go after a child?
But if you say something about one of their
An
relatives,
innocent child that doesn't even know really about he doesn't know about the world yet.
you don't
And,
even know
and
people.
another thing, he loves and cares about her. I saw what he did. He kissed her face from the bottom to the top. He snatched her glasses off, and he was just going off. Now, if he couldn't see how he snatches her glasses off, granted, if he does have a vision problem, I have vision problems. I'm almost blind in one eye.
Hmm.
So therefore, I would say that, well, I am technically blind in one eye, not almost, but I'm not 100% blind in the eye. I'm like have 15% um, you know, light. I can see light in that eye.
Hmm.
So this is what I'm trying to say. Even if he does have issues, let him be evaluated.
Y'all
That
ain't no
and another
doctors
thing
or
that
got
is his
degrees in anything.
that is his personal business because Kashawn isn't. I never. I can't say she's not doing this, but I never have seen Rock saying, "Oh, does anyone think there's something wrong with my baby?" This is your opinions. This is not truth. It's not fact. Let
They
them
just go with
let
it.
them handle their business and you mind your business. That lady has to take care of herself, her
Y'all
baby.
must got a lot of time on y'all
She take
hand
she's
to do that.
she's contributing to Petey's education. She takes care of him. She could be paying for his dorm room, his apartment, whatever. This girl is still making money, and I say leave these people
Y'all
alone
making
and
money off of her.
wish them well. Yeah, because Red Hawk and I, we're not going to probably make anything off of this. This is not. This is
I'm
because
just a small
this is
YouTuber.
because this is desperation at this point that I can't believe that so many people are so narrow-minded and like to go off and be flippant about other people's situations. Let me tell you, everybody needs to look more into themselves and try to get yourself better. Try to straighten it
Hmm.
out yourself. Try to
That's what them got be to doing them fraud always going and pacing and exercise their little silly rights, which they think nobody don't have rights but them. And when you tell them something, they always try to act like they know the law. Half of them got criminal records and stuff. That's why they hate cops. And this is a way to get back at cops. You can't talk to them, but they think they didn't know it
these are
everything.
these are
They
the
misknow
these
it
are the
all.
cinnamons. I can't remember everything because I'm kind of
So I'm
around.
gonna end this channel and
Oh wait, you forgot to thank the Almighty
I
for
did.
everything.
I said all that when it
Oh
first
oh
came on.
wow! I
So
thank him and I thank all of you. I thank everybody because without all of us, there would be none of us.
and without the creator, whether you believe it or not, and you mocking this girl, every word
It's
that
coming
fall off
back to
your lip,
you.
Every word that fall off your lip about her, you're really talking to the person that
I,
created you.
excuse
Y'all
me,
mocking
for
God by
once, wait,
talking about
excuse
her.
me for 1 second. I don't feel that Carlissa is a bad mother. I feel that she truly loves and cares about all of them. She cares about Jay Lex. She cares about Chrisean. She cares about the babies, all the children.
She just an outspoken
She's an
person,
outspoken person, and
and she
yes,
get ridiculed for it.
sometimes she may be a little
People
forceful,
hang on to every word she
but
say, every tiny thing she
she
say.
means well. You know,
Mm-hmm.
at times when she allows her feelings to guide how she speaks, or she's overwhelmed, you have to understand we all make those same
Oh God.
mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
We unravel.
So
We
that's it for now, cause I don't feel too good, but I'm just showing my face. My wife spoke about this a good topic, and I hope you like what we
Right,
say.
and I'm sorry I sound like this. I don't mean to be angry and resentful. I'm impassioned. It's making me feel that all of us people can do better.
And this topic gonna be called "People That Think They Know Everything," Mister, Mrs. and Mister Know It Alls. And that's it for now. Donna Wado.
Yeah,
Take care and have a blessed night. I'll talk to
water
y'all
is life
later.
running.
I said that before. Many Machone.
Many Machone, water
Water
is
is
life.
life. Y'all wish. Thank you.